One of my favorite series is the Franklin $half series. Many of you that have been with me in a coin show before know that. And we're usually talking about the uncirculateds by this nature, right? Difficult to find proofs. Well, that changes tonight. Not only do we have proofs, we have late 50s dated proofs, and we're under 30 bucks a piece. That's a killer deal. So the years tonight we have are a choice of three: 1957, 1958, and 1959, the last 3 years of the 1950s. These are all beautiful proofs, and the only way a proof comes is from a U.S. proof set. Right? You have to break open the set, cut out the coin to get the beauty of this rarity. Now, as it references right above the price on the graphic, this is what they call the Defender holder. It's just the name of the holder. Just a great way to protect coins, and it's included in our price. They look gorgeous. So, when's the last time you looked at a silver Kennedy $half? Right, that's the coin of the realm right now, 60 years of it. If you're looking for a coin the last 3 or 4 years, you're looking at almost $100 for one of the brand new silver proof Kennedys. And tonight, you can get all 3 coins, the last 3 years of the 1950s, for less than one of the Kennedys. It's just a great price. So, at this time in history, we made 2 coins for circulation, a Philadelphia and a Denver. And the proof set, where the proof Franklin came from, was a Philadelphia issue. So 3 coins made every year. Proof being the key, proof being the rarest without fail every year. The numbers, kind of tiny when you start looking at them. Right? 1.2 million in 57, 875,000 in 58, 1.1 million in 1959. Usually when we're talking proof Franklins, we're talking about the 1960 issues. 61, 62, 63, some great coins, half a century old, and they're usually at this price point. And those are between, give or take, 3 million made. So these are a fraction, a third of what we saw just a couple years later. Now the story of the Franklin $half is also just a great story. We were presidential coins at this time in our history. The Lincoln cent, the Jefferson nickel, the Roosevelt dime, right? The Washington quarter, all prior to this $half being released. We didn't go presidential. We went to one of the greatest founding fathers of all time, Ben Franklin, on a coin in circulation. And then the reverse is even a better story because it goes to just the feeling and the respect for the man Franklin himself. One of our early Continental Congresses was choosing our national emblem, symbol, right? And everybody wanted the eagle. We have the eagle today on the back of all of our $half. Franklin wanted the turkey. But you got to have an eagle on the back. Well, that's kind of a slap to his ideology on the topic going back to the 1780s, right? So he put the big Liberty Bell in the middle, and they put a little eagle at about 3 o'clock, which ties Franklin with, again, the founding father scientist, the founding father diplomat, giving us our independence with his help and push with the French, helping end the Revolutionary War, the War of our Independence. Now, my competition sells currently 57, 58, and 59 P's or D's, the uncirculated coins with significantly larger mintages, and they're anywhere between $55 and $65 a coin. These are the rarer proofs, and we're under $30 as a your choice. The competition has the 57. They're at $84.95. They have the 58, which is the rarest of the 3, and they're at $99.95. They also have the 59, which is a slippery coin. What I mean by that is it's just very difficult to find. And I think it's tied to the fact that it was the first year of issue of the Lincoln Memorial cent. right? So people bought the proof set to hold on to it to start the new. And they want 106 for that. So they're at $84.95, $99.95, and $106. If you add up all three of ours, that's one of theirs. Just a great opportunity to get the best. And as you can see at this time in history, the coins were just glossy, mirrored background beauties, right? They didn't start the frosting approach on proofs until we got into the 1980s with the technology that was coming forward. So at this time in history, a proof, a method of manufacture, or an uncirculated, or a coin for circulation is struck once and pushed into circulation. This one, gloved hands. They polished the front and the back, the die itself. They polished the piece of metal, in this case the $50 silver, 90% blank. The regular coins struck once, they strike these twice under enormous pressure to give you the phenomenal detail, but that mirrored background like you've never seen before. And that's what a proof is. Now, proofs themselves used to be made as presentation pieces and or for dignitaries, etc. The U.S. Mint changed all that in 1950, and they made proofs available to the American public for the first time. So we're looking at, give or take, 3/4 of a century. We've been making proofs for hundreds of years, but just not for us. Now they are. So whenever we can find them priced right, that's the deal. The your choice, actually, guys, let's put a 1-minute clock up if we can, please. It means that you don't have to buy all three with us to get that crazy low price. If you just like to have one to put aside, for price comparison's sake, the highest price is the 59 with my competitors, the lowest mintage is the 58, or all three at just $29.95 for a 90% silver proof. Now these are all Philadelphia issues, yes. There is no mint mark. San Francisco took over making proof sets in 1968, so about a decade later. The holder is called the Defender holder, which just keeps these beautiful proofs protected, and also gives us the ability to put together the graphic in the label versus handwriting them like you might have seen with others. Nothing but the best for you, our customer, the best. So not 84, not 99, not 106. Our price is $29.95. Well, the few we have left. Last. Patience with my operators. Remember avccoins.com. But it is time for us to be moving on.